Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So I did say beginning of May when I uploaded the readings for your love readings and also your general readings, I said that I would only do like the love and the generals once a month just to cover the whole month, because I don't really see a point in doing two lots, to be honest with you. It's just no, I don't. Sometimes for me it's just repeating myself on that. So what I wanted to do is sort of do one love, one general for the month, and then come back with a bonus reading. Your bonus reading this month is your life spread. Usually if you're used to my channel, guys, Pisces, you'll find that usually what happens is that I would upload the life spread for the year at the start of the year, but I was doing a different type of reading then, and I really wanted to come back. I've been itching to do these, so we're going to be doing from June 2018 straight through to December 2018. The life spread, if you're not familiar with it, we look at 5 areas of your life: your home, your personal life, your work, your love, and also the future. So towards the end of the year, what could be coming in. We also have an advice card. Now we use the Hanson Robert decks for that. The anchor cards, so on the side of the 5 areas, what you've got is the 7 anchor. So these are all made up of majors, okay? So the major cards are all of the anchor cards. The anchor cards are made up of 7 major cards, and for 5 of those cards out of the 7, it deals with the overall outcome for each area. So in your love area, if you find that there's something negative happening, then if you say, for example, in love had, I don't know, the 10 of Swords as an outcome, then and you had perhaps Judgment as the overall outcome, it might be that you're getting back. It might be, even though it looks like you've ended something with someone, it might be the overall outcomes where you'll end up getting back with that person. And I would always clarify that Judgment, because Judgment can mean release from the old, stepping into the new, or it can mean renewal. I hope that makes sense to you. And as we lay out the cards, I'll explain a little bit more. So what we're going to do is, and also I'm using a clarifier deck if I'll need more information on certain areas. So what we're going to do, we're going to move the Golden Universal Tarot here. We'll leave the cards here. And the clarifier deck until I need them, we'll leave them there. And then we're going to open up the... And I use the Hanson Robbers. I really love the way that these cards look. But I also like that they're small enough to kind of fit in on the desk. So first of all, we're going to shuffle Pisces and see what's coming in for Pisces over the next 6 months. So Universe Spirit, show me Pisces. Show me what's coming in for Pisces, Sun and Rising signs over the next 7 months. So from June 2018 through to December 2018. Show me what's coming in for Pisces. Show me their home life. Oops, Daisy. Show me their home life. Show me their personal life. Show me their work, career life. Show me their love life over the next 7 months, June 2018 to December 2018. And show me also the end of the year in the future area. Show me, and also the advice card. Show what's happening in the advice card, show me. Alright, so we've shuffled the cards. We're going to split the deck. 1, 2, 3. And we always collect that back up, okay? And what we're going to do now is we are going to have a look. So we're going to put here first. This is your personal area here. 1, 2, 3. And I'll show you what the positions are on these cards as well once they're laid out. And then you've got your home life, sorry. 1, 2. Just move this over here. Let's move this a bit more. 3. And then you've got, I hope that's a line there. I hate it when they look messy on the desk. It gets on my nerves. Hang on. Let's put that there. And then we've got your working life here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got your love life here. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got your future. So this is towards the end of the year. What's the sum up towards the end of the year? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there we go. Pisces. Let's have a look. That's nice. Okay, so that's laid out okay. And what we're going to do now, we're going to get your major cards here, and we're going to shuffle on this as well. Meditate. Universe Spirit, show me what is the overall outcome for the home section for Pisces, their work, their career, the overall outcome, please. Can you show me the overall outcome for their love lives? Can you show me the overall outcome for their future position showing up here? Can you also show me the foundation of their lives right now in position 1, basis foundation, but also the outcome for the present situation in position 1? Show me in card number 6, please, what their hopes are for all of these areas, Pisces, for the next 7 months. And also show me what where everything is heading towards in the next sort of 7 months. Show me. Alright, again, we need to split the deck 1, 2, 3, and we're going to collect that back up now, like so. And let's have a look. So this is your foundation where your focus is on at the moment, but it's also the outcome for your personal situation. This is the outcome for your love situation showing up here. Hope you can see that, guys. I'll try and move this along a little bit here. Okay. Outcome for work. Outcome for your home life. This is the outcome here for, just drag that down a little bit there. This is the outcome here. This is your wishes, so your hopes, and this is the overall outcome where everything is heading. Okay. Oh, I hope you can see that. It's just annoying when it's just so difficult to see everything. Try and move this along a little bit here. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. Nice. Right, let's have a look at where your focus is at the moment then, Pisces. The Empress showed up 3 times today for 2 other signs. Focus for some of you guys right now. The foundation is some of you guys might be mums. You might be dads. You can still be an Empress and be a dad. It just shows somebody who's really loving and really nurturing. Your focus might be on your children. Your focus might be on yourself. Empresses show as women, especially women who like to take care of themselves. So they like to look beautiful. They like to do their hair. They, you know, sometimes this card can show up when you're thinking about getting a boob job or some form of cosmetic surgery. Maybe, you know, if you get an Ace of Swords with that, it can show somebody who's getting some form of cosmetic surgery, like beauty stuff done. The Empress can also show creativity. So some of you guys, your focus is on being very, very creative. Maybe this is starting a new business, for example, for some of you guys. Empresses can also show us people who like luxury. So the focus would be about living in luxury, being contented with that. Shopping, buying nice, expensive things for oneself with the Empress energy. Empresses can also show us being pregnant. So some of you guys in focus might be that you are pregnant or you're looking to become pregnant with the Empress energy. But I think all in all, because Empress is a number 3 card and 3s represent things that come to fruition, the focus for you guys is on building something that in which you can gain prosperity and abundance from, especially in terms of wealth as well, with this Empress energy showing here as your focus right now in your foundation. Sometimes the Empress can also mean, because it's it represents 9 months, things take a time, or take a long time to come to fruition as well. So it might be in your foundation you've been waiting a long time for something to be born, or something to be, for something to manifest in your life, because Empress show is manifestation cards too. What is going on in your personal life here? Oh wow, 10 of Wands. Somebody else had that. Can't remember who. It might have been the Sagittarius. So Pisces, the energy coming in, you might be experiencing this, and I forgot to mention actually, why did I forget? These areas here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what they tend to show is the energy that's around you or it's coming in. And then all of these energies underneath will tell you what this is all about, okay? This is usually the outcome area, all right? So I think that you're already experiencing it or it's coming in. You've got some form of a burden happening here, or carrying far too much responsibility in your personal life, because that's what the 10 of Wands is. The 10 of Wands is all about carrying a burden and carrying a lot of responsibility with the 10 of Wands energy. Now around this responsibility or this burden, what are you experiencing in your personal life? Well, it's around a King of Pentacles. So there might be a burden that some of you guys are carrying. It could be financial. King of Pentacles is all about, well, how do I keep everything running smoothly in the home? How do I pay the bills? How do I make sure the kids eat? Especially as your focus here is on being the Empress. How do I, you know, how do I, you know, make sure that my kids are dressed well, that everybody's fit, that everybody's eating really well, all the rest of it with the King of Pentacles. So it might be burdens to maybe just to take control or leadership in terms of the family finances, home life, that type of thing. But also the King of Pentacles, as if it's not an energy, then it's a person. So this might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual for some of you Pisces people, but doesn't have to be. It might be a husband, because the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles will usually show wives or husbands, people that you're married to, or people that you've been in a really long-term relationship with. So it might be somebody that you're married, there's burdens with somebody that you're married to, potentially, with this King of Pentacles energy showing here, or somebody you've been in a long-term relationship with. Let's have a look. He's got his back turned. Oh, there's two of them. You're burdened by two people, Pisces. There's two people around you. I wouldn't read this as you. You're usually a Knight of Cups. I think there are two people around you, male or female, because kings and queens and generals can read as either sex. But there are two people around you that you're burdened. I think that you're burdened by the weight of responsibility, because around this burden, okay, with the Ten of Wands, there's two people showing up around you, Pisces. Now, if you're not experiencing this at the moment, then it should be something that comes in the next 7 months. But there'll be two people around you guys here, and what's the outcome? And these two people, it depends. If these could be love, it could be bosses with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. It might be that you've got a lot of responsibility, and that responsibility is to do with two people, two bosses. One would be nice. I mean, King of Pentacles can be a pretty nice dude as well, but one's more money orientated and one's more, you know, open and receptive, and one's more, you know, not so money orientated is the King of Cups. But it could be that there are two bosses, for example. It might be that there's two brothers, two friends, could be two lovers. But what's the overall outcome from that? Interesting. The Fool is your overall outcome. That's interesting. Usually when I see this Fool looking upwards, it's not paying any attention to anything. I'm going to have a look at why the Fool is the outcome. Could be that you're taking a new direction, but it could also be being irresponsible. The outcome could be being irresponsible. Maybe you don't care. Maybe some of you Pisces, you just say, oh well, I've got burdens around two people, but I'm going to ignore it. Fools can also show when you're ignoring something. Let's have a look at why the Fool is the outcome. Why in 1 to 2 cards is the Fool the outcome for Pisces? Why is the Fool the outcome for Pisces? Show me. Oh, King of Pentacles shows again. The Three of Coins shows a collaboration showing here. So this is all about a collaboration. It's also about an agreement. You're making an agreement with a King of Pentacles in the reverse, with somebody who's very, what's the word? Somebody who's very, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I think that you're going to make an agreement with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's this King of Pentacles here, probably to return with that. Hang on a minute. Hang on, one moment. No, sorry, these are actually upright. That's reversed. Sorry. That's upright. Got that wrong. You're not. There's no agreement with the King of Pentacles. You're walking away from someone. I think that you've decided to take a new path here. There's a King of Cups here. There's two people around you, but I think that you decide to take a new direction in the outcome. No agreement, no cooperation with this King of Pentacles showing in the upright as you decide to walk away with the Eight of Cups energy showing there. Sorry, I had the cards the wrong way around, you see. Yeah, there's no agreement. I think that this is about you taking a new direction. I had to see if it was you guys being foolish in the outcome, Pisces, whether you were just going to ignore whatever is going on here, or whether you were taking a new direction. I don't know what's going on with this King of Cups. I don't think it's you. I think there's two people around you. It might be that the... Let me see what the Eight of Cups is about. What's the Eight of Cups about? What's the Eight of Cups about for Pisces? Page of Wands. So I think that you're walking away, and I think it's about this is the start of a new adventure with the Page of Wands energy. What's this new adventure about with the Page of Wands? What's this new adventure about with the Page of Wands? It's about finding happiness with the Sun. You're venturing towards a new adventure that's going to bring you happiness, renewal, success, jollity, abundance, prosperity into your life. Okay? You are looking at the potential of a new beginning, and I think it might be with this King of Cups. Okay, because it might be that you're taking in a new direction, but this new direction, because the Fool is facing towards the King of Cups, might involve. So I think that you're actually making a decision on one person here. I think that what's happening here is you've got struggles with the Ten of Wands in your personal life, and around those struggles it's about two people, a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. And you decide to take a direction towards this King of Cups, a new direction. So the reason that I'm saying this is because you won't cooperate with the King of Pentacles. He's clearly showing here. Three of Coins in the reverse says, I withdraw. I withdraw from an agreement. I'm not going to work on the relationship anymore. I don't want to participate in this situation. Three of Coins in the reverse. I'm not willing to cooperate. You guys aren't going to cooperate with an individual, and I think you're going to be walking away, Pisces, Eight of Cups. And you're walking away because you're taking a new adventure. You're venturing into a new beginning with the Sun card, something that you feel is going to be happier and bring more happiness and satisfaction to you. It could be travelling abroad as well. And I think that you're actually looking, so I think that you're going to be making a choice between two people in the next 7 months. And I think it will be this King of Cups. It could be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, Pisces like yourself. But I think that this is a person that you're going to be choosing here. And the overall outcome is the Empress. Might be marriages on the cards for some of you guys with this Empress energy. This is love. This is the potential for a relationship to grow. So I think the overall outcome with this King of Cups showing here is there is real potential in this relationship with this person going forward. Let's have a look at the other areas, Pisces. We have in your home life, what's going on here? So I'm seeing arguments with the Page of Swords. Could be something to do with this child as well. Page of Swords usually references a child, an intelligent child, but also can be a very cheeky and argumentative child. But I'm seeing possibly some arguments within the home. The energy is coming in at the Page of Swords, and this is usually when you get swords, they usually show quite struggles or aggressive individuals, because this is the card that shows when you're telling someone to fuck off, basically. So I'm seeing some form of an argument, some form of aggressive energy around your home life. Now around that, what have we got coming in? I think it's to do with a child at the Page of Pentacles. I think you've got a child for some of you guys that are involved in some form of an argument here. And what's this about? So, Page of Pentacles. I think that a child, because the child is facing out of the Temperance, I think that a child is not willing to cooperate. What's the outcome? The Emperor. I think some of you guys are going to be putting your foot down around a child, because the Page of Pentacles, usually I do tarot interaction, so what I'm looking at is a Page of Pentacles not looking to give to the Temperance energy, but looking outside of it. I think you've got a child around you, some of you Pisces people, and I think that this child is not looking to cooperate. What they're looking at is their own pentacle. What they're looking at is their own potential. I think this person is very invested in themselves, or this person might I think this child may not know what to do with its potential. Page of Pentacles in the outside. And it's not looking to cooperate with you or even meet you halfway. So I think the outcome is about you guys putting your foot down here with the Emperor energy. Because the energy is about an argument. I think that this argument, this disagreement in your home life, well, it's to do with a child who's looking outside of the Temperance energy. It's almost like this child is saying, I don't need your help. But I get the impression that with the Emperor, because the Emperor creates boundaries and puts boundaries up, is you guys putting your foot down as the Emperor energy showing here. For some of you guys, it might be that you're getting a very important male involved in the situation. Who knows? It might be this King of Cups. What's the outcome for your home life? Well, it's going to be a bit different because this is you. Pisces is the Hanged Man. That's you. It's difficult to read the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man in one way can mean that you're relaxed. Finally, you're able just to surrender and just... But the Hanged Man can also be being put in limbo and having your hands tied. I want to see why the overall outcome is the Hanged Man. Why is the overall Hanged Man outcome the Hanged Man for Pisces? Why is the overall outcome for Pisces the Hanged Man? Right, I think that there are many decisions to make with the Seven of Cups. I think there are many decisions to make. I would probably read you as being the Queen of Swords. I think there are many decisions to make as you try to communicate. And I think that you are trying to mediate with a child that's very difficult, the Four of Cups. I would read this Four of Cups as being the child, you being the Queen of Swords. You can see the Queen of Swords has her sword up and her hand out. So she's saying, look, meet me halfway. Okay, I want to help you, but only so far can I help you. So I think that you guys, you have many choices to make here, because you're trying to mediate with somebody who won't even meet you halfway. And this is why I think that this child here isn't focusing on cooperating with you, and which is why you have to put your foot down in the overall outcome with the Emperor. This child is also not focused on mediating with somebody that they feel is somebody who's trying to put their authority over them with the Emperor. Probably doesn't want to mediate with a male figure if you're a woman in your life here, which is where the arguments can happen. But I think that the overall outcome is you guys are kind of trying to surrender to this situation. I think there's a little bit of limbo here, but you guys are going with the flow of this situation, because you're looking at all sorts of ways in which you can get this child to cooperate with you, with that Queen of Swords facing off against the Four of Cups. And I think the Four of Cups energy is the child showing here. What's going on in your work life, Pisces? Right, I'm seeing a change of direction. The energy around the Six of Swords is all about a change of direction. So I think the energy around your working life is that your influence is coming in as a change of direction, moving job with the Six of Swords. I've been seeing a lot of that in the tarot for a lot of the signs. Around that, this is about justice. Some of you guys probably feeling that it's time to move. Some of you guys possibly with the Justice energy feeling that having justice come, so having a reward or having the perfect job come to you. Oh, so it's nice. Three of Swords is reversed here. So I think that you guys have found the perfect job, because the Three of Swords is in the reverse, and that says that a truce has been found here. So I think that justice has brought about a truce with the Three of Swords energy in the reverse, and the outcome shows as the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is all about guidance. The Hierophant shows difficulty for me when I look at them as outcome card, because there can be a commitment. It can be a commitment to a new job or to a new corporation. I think that you're going to be signing some form of, because I see you giving commitment to this Hierophant, a new god, if that makes any sense, a new boss, because Hierophants show leader of teams. I think the outcome with this Hierophant is that you guys are going to be adhering to a new set of rules here, because I think that the energy around you is about changing direction in your job. I think you guys are going to be moving, changing job with the Six of Swords as the energy. And around that, this is about you guys making a decision. Okay, so some of you guys, it will be you making a decision to release the job that you're in. Three of Swords energy in the reverse, maybe giving up on some tumultuous energy in your job brings about the Hierophant energy. And it might be, you know, this Hierophant, I wouldn't say it's guidance. I would say possibly this is some form of a corporation that some of you guys are going to work for. It might be that you've had your reward. Finally, you've got justice. You've got the exact job that you want. And this has brought around a case of healing, or around a case of not feeling as worried or scared as you were before, potentially. Because finally, in these three cards here, you've found this new direction. You've been offered a new job. I see you working for a corporation here for some of you guys. What's the outcome for your... Yeah, you got the Chariot for your outcome for work. I see you after a time of hard labour, hard-fought battles as moving forward. There's victory here in terms of work. I see definitely a change of direction. The Chariot also means moving too. Let's have a look at your love area. Right, the Knight of Rods. So there could be a Sagittarius person around you. But also this shows, sometimes Knight of Rods can show leaving, and sometimes Knight of Rods can show an incoming lover showing here. Also the Knight of Rods can show passion and the pursuit of fun and joy when you get this Knight of Rods energy showing here. What's coming in around this Knight of Rods though? Rapid changes. Three of Wands. It's got its back turned though. I think you're turning your back on worry here with the Nine of Swords. And you see how the Three of Wands has got its back turned to the Knight of Swords. So you're looking to launch something new. And because you're looking to, and it might be with this King of Cups that you're facing into here, I think that you're looking to launch something new and you're turning your back on worries here. The outcome shows rest and recovery, I think, with the Four of Swords energy. I think that you, with the Knight of Swords, this is all about a change of Knight of Rods, sorry. I mean, it might be a person, but I think that maybe, just maybe, this is somebody here. I would never really equate the King of Cups with the Knight of Rods energy. So I think that this is all about a change of direction for you with the Knight of Rods, really, in terms of love. Also about an incoming lover, somebody who's filled with drive and passion and joy. But I wouldn't read this necessarily as a person. Alright, it might be that the King of Pentacles was this Knight of Rods, if anything. Because you've turned your back on this person. You're not willing to cooperate with this King of Pentacles, and you decide to walk away here, wanting to venture towards a new adventure here in terms of happiness, finding your joy with the sun, finding confidence, a new journey that's going to give you a lot of joy, a lot of confidence here, Pisces. And I do think that this area here does relate to this area here, your love area. I think it relates to an incoming individual. I'm going to ask what the Knight of Rods is about there. What's this Knight of Rods about as the energy around Pisces in the love area? What's this Knight of Rods about? High Priestess, that's you, Pisces. Well, I certainly think that you guys are actually distancing yourself, because I would read you as the High Priestess, your Pisces. I think you're distancing yourself from a relationship. So I think the energy is you're leaving. I think the Knight of Rods in terms of your relationship is you're exiting a relationship here with this Knight of Rods. You've left a relationship. That's the love energy here. You're looking to launch something new now. What's this Three of Wands about? What's this Three of Wands about? Well, the Empress. So you're looking to launch, I think, a new relationship with the Empress energy showing up here. Okay, and the Eight of Coins. So I think that you're developing something here. There's a new relationship here. There's a new attraction with someone that you're looking to develop here. And I think it's this King of Cups person showing here that you're evidently looking towards. Because I feel that what you're leaving is, you're leaving, and this is all about you distancing yourself as the High Priestess from a relationship, I feel here. And this would be with the King of Pentacles. So I think for some of you guys, you've already been involved with someone. And you're distancing yourself from this relationship by leaving it. Because here, you've got two people around you. And the one of them you're not willing to cooperate with. You're not willing to work with this King of Pentacles. You want to walk away and you want to pursue a new relationship with the Page of Wands. One that brings you happiness, joy and confidence. Showing here, I feel, with the Sun energy. And I feel that this shows clearly here, you guys exiting this relationship with the King of Pentacles, a relationship in which you feel very distant from, with this with you showing as the High Priestess and this Ten of Cups. Also, your intuition might be telling you to say goodbye. Ten of Cups can be to say goodbye. And underneath that, we've got you guys looking to manifest. You've drawn something new in, so your ships are coming in. Your ships have come in, I think, in the next 7 months. And this is all about a new relationship. Empresses show us new relationships as well. One in which you're willing to put some hard work and effort into with the Eight of Coins energy. Okay? Bringing victory. Six of Wands showing here. To somebody who's been waiting patiently. Again, you show as the Hanged Man. For the perfect alliance with the Temperance energy showing here. And that enables you to turn your back on a relationship that you were worried about. The outcome shows peace and recovery. So I definitely feel a beautiful new relationship is coming in with someone. It has its price. You've paid the price for it. You've had to give somebody else up, Pisces. But it just wasn't working out with whoever this other person was. Let's have a look finally at the future. Oh, no, what's the overall outcome for this love relationship? Oh, yes, the Sun. This is really good. You've got a good relationship coming up with whoever this person is, Pisces. A really good relationship coming up with them. They're the perfect partner for you. You're going to be very happy. Let's have a look at your future energy. The Six of Coins. So some of you guys are receiving. It could be money. It could be a windfall, but it would probably be a small windfall. Or receiving some financial help with the Six of Coins. Is the energies coming in around that. The Strength card. This is about you overcoming an obstacle with the Strength energy. Overcoming an obstacle is bringing in, I think, with the Judgment energy, something new with the Judgment energy. This is, so I think overcoming an obstacle is allowing you to release something here with the Judgment energy. Five of Coins. I see you as overcoming an obstacle, and I think a judgment has been made, possibly on something financial, some financial money that you lost. Five of Coins can also mean to lose money, financial instability. So there's a judgment. Judgment can be a legal situation. I think that you're overcoming an obstacle as a judgment is made, maybe on financial losses that you made. And I think that you're being compensated, because the Six of Coins is all about compensation. I'm seeing you guys, the future energy, by the end of the year, you should be receiving some money back with the Six of Coins, being compensated. Overcoming an obstacle here, so you guys holding out as well with the Strength card and being patient has brought now finally a judgment on some money that you lost with the Five of Coins energy showing here. It could be something to do with property as well, in which I think the overall energy is that you're going to be compensated. Let's get the overall outcome for the future energy. You've got the Lovers showing here, so I'm seeing a compliance here, an agreement with this Lovers energy showing up as the overall outcome. Also, it might be that this compensation gives you choices as well, potentially. Let's have a look at what your wishes are. Well, your wishes is for strength. I think that your wishes are just really, your hopes are to overcome obstacles, especially in this relationship area here and here. Okay. Alright, also your hopes might be to resist a particular person here, this King of Pentacles person, but I think the hopes really is just to have inner confidence, possibly for some of you guys to find your soulmate. The Strength card can be a soulmate card as well, and I think you have found a soulmate with somebody here in the next 7 months. But also to overcome obstacles, and it could be showing in the future area here. Also, I think with the child energy here, this is the only tumultuous energy I can see really for some of you guys to do with a child, to do with children. A very difficult child to reach some form of agreement with. And let's have a look at what the overall outcome is. I don't think I've got the advice card just yet. Where is everything heading? Death, major changes coming in around you. It's good. You've got an exceptional reading here. Really good one. What we're going to do, we're going to quickly go through this again. I want to get the advice card. I forgot to put an advice card for you guys, Pisces. What is the advice for Pisces on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Pisces on this reading? Show me. 4 of Coins. And that's upright. I think that you guys, the advice is with the 4 of Coins. It's to protect yourself with the 4 of Coins. I think that also the advice for the year is that you do have stability and security coming in. Yeah, I think that with the advice card, the 4 of Coins can sometimes be to protect yourself. It can be to save money, can be to look after your own interests as well. So I think also you need to put yourself first with this 4 of Coins as being your advice card with the 4 of Coins. Okay, protect your investments, protect your environment, your home. Make sure that you're putting yourself first. I think you do have a soulmate coming in here, but still I think that you need to put yourself first with this 4 of Coins showing up here, okay? What do you want to tell us about this 4 of Coins as advice? Well, it's about the 8 of Swords. I think also for the advice is the more that if you keep yourself blocked off, if you put walls up, it's really going to create blockages with the 8 of Swords and difficulties, especially mental blockages. So I think that you need to be open to different things as well with the 8 of Swords and that 4 of Coins here. Because the 8 of Swords is all about blockages. Mental blockages, for example, fear, being able to unravel oneself from a difficult situation. But it might be that the advice is you guys feeling blocked causes this 8 of Swords. So really it's about getting out there and releasing any type of blockages. Both cards can show blockages. So I think that you need to get out there and do something probably a little bit different, and don't be afraid, as it were. Let's have a quick look at the reading again. I think within your present situation there are burdens that you're carrying, but it's around 2 people, King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. I think that you will be taking a risk on this King of Cups person here, because the situation is about you guys not cooperating with the King of Pentacles, which is here, as you decide to walk away. I think you decide to walk away because you want to follow a new path in which you think it might be a better one with the Sun card. You think that there might be more happiness, it's going to raise your profile, it's going to make you happy and more confident, showing in these areas here. So I'm seeing you abandoning this king for this one. Okay, and the overall outcome says, well, the Empress could be marriage on the cards in the future. With this card, a growing healthy relationship I'm seeing with this King of Cups developing for some of you Pisces. Okay, in your home life, I think you've got problems coming up. You've got the Page of Swords. The energy's coming in on arguments. It's because this Page of Pentacles, I think that this is a very self-absorbed child, somebody who doesn't want to adhere to what you say. They don't want to adhere to the messages or the instruction of an emperor, which is you. Or this person doesn't want to adhere to collaborating or cooperating with you. They're very focused on themselves. And I think it might be a female child as well for some of you guys. And I think the outcome is you guys possibly having to put your foot down. The outcome shows going with the flow, I think, with the Hanged Man energy, or just having to really just accept the situation for what it is at the moment, because you're looking at all sorts of ways in which you can communicate with that Queen of Swords and invite this child, this wayward child, perhaps to see things in your way, because this person here is the child is the 4 of Cups, you are the Queen of Swords, and you're saying to this person, come on, come on, what is wrong with you? Why don't you want to do this? Why don't you want to do that? So I think this child here is going through a transitional period, and you're just really going with the flow until they come out of their shell, or whatever issues it is that they're going through. I think that in your working life, I'm seeing a change of direction. I'm seeing that you're going to gain possibly a new job here, and this is going to help you to overcome problems with the Three of Swords. I think the outcome is you guys having to report to a new leader, this Hierophant. Could be the overall outcome with the Hierophant is having to adhere to a new set of rules, or maybe working for a company that has a lot of rules and regulations potentially. But the overall outcome is you guys moving forward. You should have great success there. In your love life, I'm seeing you exiting a relationship, because I clarified it with the High Priestess, and this is you. High Priestess is a High Priestess. I see that you're leaving a relationship, one in which you felt very distanced in this relationship, and I think that you're pursuing something new now, and this is clarified by the new relationship of the Empress energy. You're looking to work towards gaining victory with this individual that's coming. I think it's this King of Cups here. In which, because I think you've been waiting with this Hanged Man to find the perfect relationship with the Temperance energy, and because you've found this perfect person here for some of you Pisces in the next 7 months or even before, you're turning your back on all of these worries that this King of Pentacles caused you, and the outcome shows recovery. We have in your future area, I think you're going to be receiving some compensation. I think around that you're overcoming an obstacle, because there'll be a judgment made, a judgment on something that you lost, money that you lost. Possibly it could be an apartment or a flat or a building that you were thrown out of, but you're going to be receiving compensation, because I think you were dealt a misjustice to do with either property or finances. So I see you getting back some compensation. And the Lovers is the overall outcome. I'm seeing a union or some form of an agreement here. The overall outcome, your hopes will be for strength to overcome any obstacles during the year. And the outcome shows us death, major changes coming in. Hopefully for the better, I think. Definitely within this reading. It's very good reading. Your advice is blockages. If you hold back with the Four of Coins and create blockages, you're going to find yourself with the Eight of Swords in a problem that you can't get out of. So maybe, just maybe, make sure that whoever it was that you left before, you left them because it was their problem and not necessarily yours, because I think that this area here is saying that you could recreate problems again with this King of Cups if you're not careful. Alright, that's your reading, my darling. Thank you for your time, Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.